my training the last couple of weeks has kind of been limited because I hurt my left knee.
Yeah.
So
That
um
that explains what happened last night. Okay.
yeah, dude. So I went and me and Frankie were training last night. Oh, shout out to Shane Cheek. I got stuck with him for a 10-minute round earlier this week, and it was awesome. I thought he was gonna squish me. But yeah, dude, Frankie, you want to talk about what happened last night?
Yeah, so last night we did a Shark Tank for the guys that are competing. It was basically hell on earth, and you're mentally exhausted, you're physically exhausted, you're playing with all your emotions, you're every factor that you can think of, you're throwing it all in there, and at the end of the round, everybody's just like dead. It's like, what the heck? And then he's making you do these sit-ups and all of those after that. But it was pretty intense, man. And it's like, with a Shark Tank, I think I can see more of my mistakes and what I need to fix on. So I like those Shark Tanks a lot, and because it's so fast paced and different people, and you're like, shoot, okay.
Yeah, I watch Shark Tank, but yeah, man, it takes a lot out of you. But
Yeah.
it's brutal.
So I think what a lot of people, when it comes to Shark Tank, fail to realize is that you need to have some passes that are your go-to passes. And when you're playing guard, you have to have some go-to sweeps. That way your thought process is a little quicker and reaction time is quicker. Like when I didn't get my guard pass yesterday, which was surprising. And I just stuck to 3 different sweeps: scissor sweep, flower sweep, and the third one, which is eluding me right now. I can't remember it. Scissor, flower, butterfly sweep. That was it. And I just kept waiting for somebody to make a mistake and just kept sweeping them. But dear God, it was a gut check because I don't know about Frankie, but there was this 13-year-old there that is strong. It's like he's strong like a man. And he damn near overpowered me. And I'm sitting here thinking, how is this happening? Is this real life? Is this 13-year-old actually like about to take me out? But you know who I'm talking about, Frankie.
Yeah. Yeah. There was somebody that. Sorry, guys.
The bird.
The bird is going crazy. Give me 1 second, guys. I guess she went to bed already. Anyways, no, yeah, last night, man, that 13-year-old kid, man, they're just so strong. I don't know what. Maybe it's because we're getting weaker or getting old, but these kids are strong, man. These kids are strong.
Are you also? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was saying, is it also you limiting yourself because you know they're a kid and you don't want to like steamroll them?
No.
Well, no, because we were. I was like emptying out the gas tank, and I'm like, yo, this kid is kicking my ass right now. Like, yo, what the hell? And it's crazy. These kids are like, maybe it's that Mongolian in them, dude, but they're really strong, man.
You gotta go wrestle some horses.
I think half of them literally have.
Yeah,
which is fine, but
just good. Yeah, I mean, like those they're but that's their mentality, though, man. It's just be strong. Even when they're weak, they're still pushing strong,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as cliche as it is, Sugi said this several times. It's more of a mental game. It's not, if your mind's not right, you're gonna gas out sooner than later. But if you get your mind right and you just Sugi always says, you fall down, you get back up immediately, and you don't let them see it on your face. That's what it really is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you gotta have some kind of form of intimidation. So like last night, I'm done. I'm winded. I'm gassed out. I'm dying. So I have to put on this like crazy smile and be like, yeah, I'm excited, I'm happy, but really deep down inside, I'm like, dude, how am I gonna do this?
Also becoming more efficient with your movement, like being more deliberate in your movement and getting your techniques more efficient, or
Yeah,
becoming more efficient with your techniques. It also
yeah,
helps because as I progressed, the amount of energy I use like reduced. So, unless I'm doing 110% trying to keep up with yo or something, um, I can roll for, I don't know, as many rounds as I need to.
is Yo still a blue belt?
No,
No, it's
No,
purple.
no,
oh, it's purple.
he's a purple
Yeah,
belt now.
he's been
That's
purple
what
for
I.
a while.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I
think
figured.
he was one of the first after Yada, he was one of the first purples to get promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Yana, him.
Okay, yeah, it was Yana, him, and then I think then you and a bunch of folks.
It was me. Then it was me, Nick, Nico, and
And
Shane.
yeah.
Yeah. But Shark Tanks, you gotta bring 110%. If not, you're not surviving through those rounds at all.
Yeah, man, I was hurting my knee. I had it all braced up. I had like steel hinges on the sides of the left and right side of my knee on this fancy brace I got on Amazon.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna get injured again. But
Somebody was
didn't
bleeding
happen.
bad last night. I don't know who it was, but somebody. My gi, I had like blood stains. I'm like, whose blood is this? So I'm looking at him like, and nobody's showing that they're like hurt or anything of that. They're just
If
I
you
don't
can't tell whose blood it is, it's yours.
probably it was
it could be.
probably is, man. I mean, it ain't the first or the last time that happens, man. I've been cracked in my nose a couple of times and that thing breaks and then I'm all bloody and I'm like, where's the blood coming from? And it's like, oh shoot, it's from me. It's like, okay.
Oh, so something else that's interesting that's happened since we last met. I went to Leo Dalla's for an open mat, and
Mm.
there's this guy. He's older. He's a old judo player, brown belt in jiu-jitsu. He's, I want to say, put like late 60s, and he's smaller than me. He's probably about 170 pounds. So I partner with him. I've partnered with him before. I've rolled with him before, and it was okay. This time he grabbed my sleeves and I could not break his grips.
That's a Jordan move right there.
Right. But it was just crazy to me. I'm like, this guy is 20 plus years older than me at minimum. And I can't break his grips. Nothing that I did worked. And then at one point, he just looked at me and grinned and he switched to grabbing my wrists. So he went from a double sleeve grip to a double wrist grip. And I couldn't break out of it. I'm sitting here, I'm like trying my best, and he's just looking at me, kind of grinning. I'm like,
He's probably laid pipe or laid like wire. What are those things called? Man?
Cables.
Cables, yeah, those heavy cables, and like
Yeah.
you need those. Like he's
Well,
probably
like the,
he's probably an old school blue collar.
yeah.
That's that,
Uh-huh.
and that's my ability, I think, because I'm a mechanic, so I'm holding on to things and whatever. So when my grip is on something, it's on it. It's like, yo, it ain't coming off. But
And then he probably goes home with those grip exercises. I need to get
yeah,
one of those.
yeah. I mean, he was I mean, he is still practicing like judo black belt. Like he's a high level judo guy. So the grip strength, I was expecting, but not like that. That was like death grip strength.
Yeah, I
But
need some calluses on these hands.
you still don't have calluses? I have calluses. I got
No,
I
like
don't
my
have
hands.
I don't have I mean, I used to, but I mean, I've been turning wrenches for over 15 years now, man, and it's like whatever.
yeah.